Hi everyone, this is Ryan Hoyme. I'm the Director of Social Media for Bombatel and also founder of Massage Nerd. And today we have Julie Donnelly. Welcome. So how'd you get involved in the massage field then?
Well, I've been involved since 1989.
Okay.
And it all happened because it was very funny. I was helping somebody who had a bad back and I knew absolutely nothing about the body. And all I knew was that he asked me to rub his back, and I did, and I kept finding bumps that I didn't know what they were, but they hurt, and I kept my finger on them, and it went away, and his pain would go away, and he kept asking me to do it, and eventually I thought, you know, this is kind of nice. I got to look into it, except I didn't know what it was called. So I started asking people, what do you think this is called? And finally somebody said, well, it might be called massage because you're touching someone's back. So I did some investigation and ended up going to school and became a massage therapist in '89. Started school in '88, became a massage therapist in '89.
And what did you specialize in the beginning then?
Well, initially when I got my license in New York, which is very more medically related, and I did relaxing massage for a while. I worked on a cruise ship, which was great, and then, but while I was there, everybody that was having any aches and pains kept coming to me, and I'd need to figure out exactly what was going on with them. And so what I did was I came to realize that I really love specializing in chronic pain and sports injuries. So I would say in probably the middle of late 90, I went strictly into chronic pain and sports injuries.
Okay. And then do you have a practice currently then?
I do. And again, most of my clients are chronic pain and sports injuries. I don't do regular relaxing massage anymore. I haven't for a long time. But then what was happening was I also have some books and DVDs that I've done teaching people how to do self-treatments. And the way that came about was I kept getting injured, and sports injuries mostly, and I couldn't find anybody who could do what I knew needed to be done. And it might have just been the area I was in, but that's beside the point. I couldn't find anybody who could do it. And so I started figuring out how to treat myself. And well, once I figured out how to treat myself, it wasn't a big jump to start to teach you how to treat yourself. And so I started to do that, and eventually that worked its way into books and DVDs. And then I have the website, and so people are on the website, and I've got a forum, and they send me questions that they're hurting here or there, and I tell them which muscles to treat. And then they'll ask me, well, do you have anybody who's trained in my area to do that? And the answer was always no. And so eventually I said, you know, I should start to teach this. And so that's what I do. Now I teach massage therapists how to do the techniques the way I do them, which is different because you don't use oil. People don't get undressed. It's very muscle specific. So if you're having a shoulder problem, I'm only working on your shoulder and the related muscles and nothing else. But then I also teach the therapist how to self-treat, which takes care of them because we really need self-treatment. You know, you work hard, you need self-treatment. But it also enables the therapist to then be able to give their clients the self-treatments that they need to help them continue their treatment at home.
And why do you think so many therapists wait until they actually get injured to look at self-help stuff?
Well, you've heard about the shoemaker's daughter who walks around barefoot.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing. I really think that what it is we're very giving people. I don't think anybody goes into this industry if they're not already a giving person. I think it's part and parcel. And we become so involved in helping somebody else and getting really fulfillment out of watching you get out of pain that we kind of lose, we lose sight of the fact that if we're in pain, we can't help anybody.
Yeah, definitely. And what kind of new things are you doing now then?
Well, what I'm doing now is getting definitely more into teaching. and going out around the country and working with massage schools that will bring in people to do CE classes. And I'm also doing a lot with, I also teach a lot of fitness trainers, I teach physical therapists, I teach a lot of different groups.
Okay. And then your website, how do people get a hold of you then?
Well, the websites seem to be a growing thing. The one that's in the works right now and may be completed by the time somebody is watching this is juliedonnelly.com. But the one that is up and running, there's two that are up and running right now. One is julstro.com, and that's spelled Julstro.com. And the other one is carpaltunneltreatment.org.
Okay, perfect. And where can people see you in person and stuff in the next year or two? Do you know your schedule that far?
Well, I'm going out to California in September. You know, none of it is up on the websites yet,
okay.
So they're really better off getting hold of me directly. My email is julie@julstro.com, so it's real simple.
Okay.
It's real simple.
It's always a pleasure, Julie.
Ryan, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Yep. Thanks, everyone.